Hello, good evening, halftime TV viewers and subscribers. And we just witnessed the first half of Jamaica versus Grenada. It has been a riveting half, I must say. Some proper football was played, and the Reggae Boys against the Spice Boys. It's definitely looking like it will be a promising second half as well. I think at at different points throughout the game, uh, each team had their moments. The Reggae Boys, I think they looked more threatening in the first 20, 25 minutes or so. And that showed as they got on the score sheet early through, again, and this is up for debate. The announcers, they're saying it's Kevin Lambert, but we thought initially it was Romario Williams. And even when you check on Google, it's still saying Romario Williams as well. I think both teams, again, they have quality players in the squads. The Jamaican team obviously were familiar with the likes of Bobby D. Cordoba Reed, who is captaining the team this evening. We have Romario Williams in goal. We have Wade, so we have on the bench Andre Blake. But overall, I think it was a good half. I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say, though. I want to hear what your thoughts are of the first half. The Grenada team, they have a lot of English-based players in the setup as well, so kind of like Jamaica. And I think it's more prominent now than in previous years because I was watching the Suriname game earlier, and again, a lot of players in the Suriname team they're playing their football abroad. So a lot of these Caribbean islands, they're calling on their players or players who have heritage or who have family members who have background in the various countries. So it's good to see, and it made for a good first half, I must say. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Shamar Nicholson got on the score sheet. He made it two. And afterwards, the Grenada team, they came back late in the half. The Jamaican defenders, they tried to suffocate the Grenada attackers as much as possible, but they did manage to get back into the game, which was, again, it was good to see. Brought some parity back in the game and made it even more interesting. The lineups for each team are as follows. We had Wade in goal for Jamaica. We had Gray, Hector, Bernard, Greg Lee, Lati Bodier, Bobby D. Cordoba Reed, Kevin Lambert, Demario Gray, Romario Williams, and Shamar Nicholson. So that's Jamaica's starting lineup. That's the 11. We have Romario Williams still saying he is the goal scorer on Google. So again, I think the announcers, they will be made aware rather sooner rather than later that the goal scorer was in fact Romario Williams. So it's good to see Romario Williams back in the national team and getting on the score sheet as well. So big half for the Reggae Boys, the Grenada team. As I said, to the latter part of the half, they grew into the game and they actually kind of, I think they arrived to the party, for lack of a better term. So the statistics are as follows: 7 shots from each team, 4 shots on goal from each team. Possession wise, 60% for Jamaica, 40% for Grenada. 130 passes completed by Grenada. 207 passes completed for Jamaica. We have 73% pass accuracy from Grenada, 85% pass accuracy from Jamaica. 9 fouls committed Jamaica, 4 from Grenada. 1 yellow card in the game so far. 4 corners for Grenada and 2 for Jamaica. So we can see that the Grenada team, they have something about them. And I think going into the second half, we just recently kicked off, we had some changes. Karai Anderson is in for the second half, and we will be back here at full time to provide you with our assessment. But the second half is underway. Jamaica looking threatening. We won't stay here for the entirety of the second half because, as I said, it was the first half assessment. I think going into the second half, the Jamaican team, they need to basically impose themselves on the game a bit more with the quality players that we have. We've been neglecting the wide areas, and I think we've been focusing primarily in the center of the pitch. We need to change that going into the second half. So there were 2 changes from the first half. Kevin Lambert is out, as well as, well, 3 changes, sorry. Kevin Lambert, Lati Bodier, and Gray are all out, and this is T Gray. All right, so not Demari Gray. And in we have Johnson, we have Karai Anderson, as I mentioned earlier, and Lembi Kisa. Okay, so those are your changes, and that's a review of the first half. Hopefully, in the second half, the Reggae Boys can get some more goals scored. Shamar Nicholson, again, always looking threatening, but the end product is constantly left begging. Curious to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's go Reggae Boys in the second half. I expect this game to produce more goals. If we're to be honest, both teams have had chances, and both teams are looking threatening going forward. But again, see you guys at full time. Peace out.